Ti amo, solo ti amo, in aria ti amo. Se viene testa vuol dire che basta, lasciamoci, ti amo. Io solo ti amo, in fondo buon uomo che non ha freddo né cuore nel letto, comando io ma tremo davanti al tuo seno, ti odio e ti amo, è una farfalla che muore sbattendo le ali, l'amore che a letto si fa, prendimi l'altra metà, oggi ritorno da lei, primo maggio, su coraggio io ti amo e chiedo perdono, ricordi chi sono, apri la porta a un guerriero di carta igienica e dammi il tuo vino leggero che hai fatto quando non c'ero, e le lenzuola di lino, dammi il sonno di un bambino che t'ha sogna, cavalier si gira e un po' di là volo, fammi abbracciare una donna che stira cantando e poi fatti un po' prendere in giro prima di fare l'amore, vesti la rabbia di pace e sottane sulla luce, io ti amo e chiedo perdono, ricordi chi sono, ti amo, ti amo, ti amo, ti amo, ti amo, dammi il tuo vino leggero che hai fatto quando non c'ero, prendere in giro. Ti amo, prima di fare l'amore. Ti amo, vesti la rabbia di pace e sottane sulla luce io ti amo, 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 ti
Buonasera miei cari amici, benvenuto a un altro live del venerdì sera. Non vedo l'ora di cantare per voi stasera. Grazie per esservi uniti a me stasera. Ce l'ho messa tutta. Hello everybody. I had a very good help from Riccardo helping me with that Riccardo Conturbia. It says, good evening, my dear friends. Welcome to another Friday Night Live. I can't wait to sing for you tonight. Thanks for joining me. And I've been working hard. Like, I'm going to try really hard. So I hope you really enjoy tonight's evening. I hope you've had a wonderful week. And thank you so much for joining me for this wonderful Italian evening. I'm wearing a dress. I didn't have a green dress. I've already worn red, so I thought I'd wear a dress that incorporates the Italian flag, white, green and red. So I hope you like my dress. Hello to Philip and Fatima. Hello to Riccardo. Thank you so much for your help for making my grammar better. Hi to Teresa and Jane and Richard. Happy birthday, Richard. We have a song for you tonight. Philip, thank you so much. You're looking forward to hearing me. Oh, thank you. And Claudio in Italy, he says, good evening. I am particularly looking forward to tonight's concert because concert is from my country's music. I have a good glass of wine with me. Well done, Claudio. I'm ready, as I'm sure you are. Oh, I hope I'm ready. David, hi David in America, and Trudy and Trudy, Cameron and Trev and Kelsey, thank you so much for watching. And Angela Barbrook, thank you for watching. And Louisa in Otley, thank you. And Caroline, hello to you. And to Suzanne from the Two Sisters, I posted a interview we did together in January a few days ago. To Christopher, thank you so much, Christopher, for watching too. So that was Ti Amo, the song you heard. It's from 1977, and it was by Umberto Tozzi, and it was a success all over Europe. I first heard it in Russia because they play Italian music a lot in Russia, and it's one of Slava's favourites and one of his mum's favourites, so we thought we had to play that. And hi to Mum in Russia. Hi, Mum. And Steve says, looking forward to seeing my first online Christina concert. Oh, welcome, Steve. Thank you so much. Today is number 34. We counted up, so number 34 weeks of doing these concerts, which is incredible. So thank you so much for being... Oh, Steve, yes. Of course you are, Steve. Sorry, you're who I spoke to on the phone. Thank you, Slava. He can speak in my ears as I talk and tell me what I've done wrong, Steve. So that happens a lot. So thank you so much. And Daphne, hello to Daphne, thank you so much. And Riccardo says, perfect Italian. Ah, super, thank you so much. And Philip says, Fatima is a huge Umberto Tozzi fan, but remembering how long ago she heard it. It's a great song, isn't it? And Gianluca Torrente says, complimenti, grazie, molte grazie. And Nicole says, hi there, this time I'm early, let's have a great evening, yay. And Louisa says, 34 concerts, wow. I know, it's been going on for such a long time. And Pavel, hi Pavel from Prague, nice to see you, thank you so much for watching, I hope you're well. And hello to Miguel and Asel who are watching with their baby Enzo, and to Lucy and Yada in Prague with, my brain's gone funny again, with... Lucy and Yada and Monica and Radim. Sorry, my brain has just got... I've been singing Italian all day, so I'm so sorry, Lucy, Yada, Radim and Monica. I hope you're all well. What? Just speak Italian. I could do. Well, probably not. Not very well. I did try today. going on to the music of Italy, I don't want to talk too much before my first aria, but I'm going to sing to you from opera to Andrea Bocelli songs, romantic songs, and also a very famous Italian song that was requested by a few Italians this week, which is very wonderful, called Vacanze romane, which has been wonderful to learn. It has been a bit stressful learning everything in 5 days, but I hope that I will do the Italian justice. And I hope you enjoy tonight. So the music of Italy is, of course, culturally, it marks the Italian national and ethnic identity. And Italian music innovation in musical scale, harmony, notation, and theatre enabled the development of opera in the late 16th century, and of course modern European classical music as well, such as the symphony and concerto, and it ranges a broad spectrum of opera and instrumental classical music and popular music, drawn from both native and imported sources. Of course, there's the Italian folk music, which is very important for the country's musical heritage. It spans a diverse array of styles, instruments, and dances, and instrument and vocal classical music is an iconic part of Italian identity. Spanning experimental art music and international fusions to symphonic music and opera, and of course film music, where we have Ennio Morricone, so I'll be singing a couple of pieces by him today as well. It's held in high esteem in history, Italian music, and it's considered high art. More other elements of Italian culture, music is generally eclectic but unique from other nations' music. You can always tell it's an Italian music because it sounds so beautiful and so romantic, like Verdi and Puccini. It's amazing. Hi to Mom, and Anna says, "Hi Christina, love your dress." Thank you so much. Thank you. So my first song I'm going to do, without speaking too much more, is requested by Claudio Magoni. He lives in Rome, but also his son lives outside of Rome in my brain's gone again. Tuscany, thank you, with beautiful wine and everything. And we FaceTimed him over New Year's with my mum, and seeing where they live in Tuscany with the vineyards is so beautiful out there. So I hope one day we can come and visit you, Claudio, with your family. So this is O mio babbino caro, and it's by Puccini from Gianni Schicchi in 1918. It's sung by Loretta after tensions with her father, Schicchi, and the family. The boy she loves have reached a breaking point that threatens to separate her from her love, and it provides an interlude expressing lyrically simplicity and love in contrast with the atmosphere of hypocrisy, jealousy, double dealing, and feuding in medieval Florence. It provides the only set piece throughout the composed opera. And the translation, for people who don't speak Italian or would like to know what the translation is, she sings, "Oh, my dear Papa, I love him. He is handsome. I want to go to Porta Rossa to buy the ring. Yes, I want to go there, and if I loved him in vain, I would go to the Ponte Vecchio, which is a bridge, and throw myself into the Arno, which is a river." She says, "I'm anguished and tormented. Oh, God, I want to die. Papa, please have pity on me. Papa, please have pity." So I hope you enjoy O mio babbino caro. Thank you so much, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed my Loretta's song, O mio babbino caro, one of my favorites and one of the first arias I ever learnt as an opera singer. Kevin, hello to Kevin. Good evening, Kevin, and hello to Alison, Zani, buonasera, Chrissy. Thank you, Alison. I heard from your daughter, Alison, so I've got a special song for you guys tonight, as I know that their son, Anna's son, Luca, is named after where your family is from, which I think is just beautiful. Kirk, hello to Kirk and Hannah down in Devon. And Claudio says, looking forward to welcome you both in Tuscany. Thank you, Claudio. We cannot wait to come and visit you when we're allowed. And I can't speak today. It's too. I'm thinking Italian and English is not good mix. Yeah, we can't wait to meet you in Italy and have a nice glass of wine and just enjoy the Italian sun when we're allowed eventually. Tessa says, beautiful. Thank you, Tessa and Austin, for watching too. And Kevin said, this is one of my favourite arias, beautifully sung. Thank you so much. And Luis, thank you, Luis. David says, tremendous version, that high A flat. Oh, bless you, thank you. And Ricardo says, bravissima. And Gillian says, beautiful, thank you so much. And fabulous from Christopher, bless you, thank you. And Teresa and Claudia says, bravissima, Chrissy. You put so much sentiment and love into it. It's very touching indeed. Thank you. And Ben Mooney, hello. And Amy, hello to you, Amy, Ben and Elliot. And Louise says, just magical, thank you so much. And Philip and Fatima, thank you. And Trudy, thank you so much. And Suzanne says, thank you, lovely, thank you. Angela says, that was beautiful. Oh, wow, that's so kind of you. Thank you all so much. And Steve says, amazing, couldn't get it up on Facebook. So here we are on YouTube. I look for your concerts every week, Chrissy. God bless. Today marks 39 years for Deb and I marriage. Oh, happy anniversary. That's amazing. Oh, my goodness. I wish there was an anniversary song I could sing. We need to make one up, don't we? That would be good if anybody can compose a anniversary, happy wedding anniversary song. Happy anniversary, Steve and Deb. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope this concert lifts your spirits and brings a little more something to your wonderful day. And Amy says, beautiful dress. Thank you so much. So I'll continue with my Italian history of music. You're going to learn a lot today, everybody. So Italy has a strong, I've said this already, but I'm going to say it again, a national identity through distinctive culture, a sense of appreciation of beauty and emotionality, which is strong evidenced in their music. The first time I went to Italy was when I was 18. I just got to I've been at Guildhall studying opera for a few months, and it was my first trip ever abroad. And we went, I can't actually remember where we went because it was I'm not really sure, it was near Florence, because I remember getting on the train after we did the concert to Florence to go and have a look around Florence and Bologna. So definitely was somewhere near there, and it was on the coast, so maybe you know Claudio or Ricardo. It was on the coast because our hotel was by the water or the sea, and we sung Cavaliere Rusticana, and we had this really stern Italian conductor who scared the living daylights out of me. He, being 18 and him shouting at me in Italian, I was like, oh. But no, it was amazing. It was an incredible experience, and I loved Italy from the moment I stepped into Italy. The food, the people, the music, the fashion, the architecture, everything is just so beautiful. If you haven't been to Italy, I really advise you to go because it's incredible. Allegiance to music is integrally woven into social identity of Italians, but no single style has been considered a characteristic as national style, although we all think of Italy and we think opera. But its classical legacy is an important part of the country's identity. Traditionally, operatic pieces remain a popular part of music and an integral component of national identity. The musical output of Italy remains characterised by greatly diversity and creative independence, with rich variety of types of expression. Film scores, though the music is secondary to the film, They're often critically acclaimed and very popular in their own right. And Italy has had lots of very famous composers, including Riccardo Zandonai with film La Principessa Tarracanova in 1937 and Caravaggio in 1941. And post-war examples is, for example, the composer Goffredo Petrassi with Non c'è pace tra gli ulivi. I hope I said that right. And also Roman Vlad with Giulietta and Romeo. And another famous one is Nino Rota, who did many scores, and later The Godfather too. And other prominent ones, of course, is Ennio Morricone, who became very worldwide famous. And also I remember La Vita è Bella in 1997. It was my father's favourite film. He showed it to me when I was a little girl. And the music is by Nicola Piovani. And of course, in the film, it's all about the war camps. And in the film, it also has the beautiful Offenbach's Barcarolle, which is the duet in The Tales of Hoffmann, which I've been in, but I wasn't doing the duet. I played Olympia, so different role. But it's all amazing. Italian music is incredible. So without further ado, I'm going to sing you my next song. I'm going to sing Nella Fantasia. It's requested by Philip Norton. And this, of course, is from The Mission film. And it's Gabriel's oboe. And it had Robert De Niro in, Jeremy Irons, who I went to Guildhall with his son, Max Irons. Just a little bit of a input there. Anyway, this theme was written by Ennio Morricone, and it's been called Unforgettable and a Celebrated Oboe Melody. And the reason it was made into a vocal part is because Sarah Brightman convinced Morricone to let her sing it and to set it to lyrics. To create her own version called Nella Fantasia. And since then, it's been covered a million, trillion, billion times by so many people, and now me. So I hope you enjoy my Nella Fantasia.
Nella fantasia io vedo un mondo giusto, lì tutti vivono in pace e in onestà. Io sono d'anime che sono sempre esiste un vento caldo.
I love that one so much. It's so beautiful. Sorry, I was waiting for Slava to say speak. Thank you so much. That's one of my favourites. I really wanted to put it on my album when I brought out my album Blessing. But as the wonderful producer said, so many singers have done this and kind of killed it that it's been sung too many times. And I completely understand what he means. But every time I sing it, I don't know, there's something so magical about Morricone's music that really it's so emotive. And yeah, it's just wonderful. So anyway, Stelina says hello Stelina, and Steve says thank you Chrissy, and Ricardo says La Cavaliere Rusticana, and Giles, hi Giles, thank you so much for watching. Lots of love to you and your brothers. Giles Broadbent is from String Fever. I've sung with them a few times in London and somewhere else. I can't remember where else. It was in the country somewhere, but they're amazing, so do look them up if you can. String Fever are incredible and they have an incredible show, so yeah, I'd love to sing with you guys again soon. I hope we can, after June. Sometime. It'd be wonderful to see you guys again. Kelsey says, hi, beautiful, gorgeous dress. I'm a song late, but here. Oh, thank you so much, Kelsey. And hi to Natasha in New York. Thank you. She's from Classical Crossover magazine, so do give them a follow as well if you can. Ricardo says, oh, it's one of the most moving pieces I've ever heard. Gabriel's oboe. Thank you, Ricardo. And Tessa says, such a beautiful voice, Chrissy. And Kevin says, stupendous. Thank you so much. And Amy says, you really have no need to be nervous. This is beautiful. Oh, it's just because I've only had 5 days to learn all this Italian music. And it's just I got a bit stressed, didn't I, this morning, dear? Yes, poor Slava. I was sort of like very nervous. Anyway, Philip says, absolutely stunning. Thank you, Philip, and thank you for suggesting it. And David says, tonal perfection. Bless you, David. Thank you. And Lynn, hi to Lynn Forrest as well. Thank you so much for watching. And Erica Burrows as well. Thank you for watching. Angela as well. Thank you. And Claudia says, bravissima, perfect Italian. Thank you so much. I hope you keep saying that, Claudio, because I've worked really hard this week, so I hope it's okay. Suzanne says, wow, very atmospheric. And Steve says, that was outstanding, so beautiful. Thank you, Steve. And Trudy says, that was so lovely. Thank you. I hope you're not cold in your sweet little dress. Well, actually, Slava put the heating on at 9 a.m. this morning. And these two little heaters, we have very tiny little heaters because we don't have heating in here. I think the temperature outside is about 11 or 12, and it's been really sunny today. So actually, it's very nice in here today. I feel I haven't even got goosebumps, which is just unlike me. So we had to turn it off because I got too hot singing Nessun, dorma, and I was sweating. But anyway, no, thank you so much, Trudy. Yeah, it's a lot nicer today. And William, hello, William from Namibia. Sorry, I missed you so much. I just had to make time for tonight. Oh, thank you so much, William. I hope you enjoy tonight's Italian music. Stelina says you're wonderful and your dress is wonderful. Oh, thank you. And Christina, Morricone equals win. Oh, bless you. Yeah, Morricone used to come to Prague every year, and yeah, it was really sad when he died because I was so hoping that one year I'd be singing some of his music, but he died. Every concert he did in Prague, anyway, at the O2, was just orchestral. So I had lots of friends in the orchestra who were playing with him, and my very good friend used to translate for him because she could speak fluent Italian, and she was Czech, and she was the head violinist. But yeah, I never got to sing for him, which I'm so sad about, but I hope he's looking down and will be proud, I hope. And if you are enjoying tonight's concert and you've never watched this before, or you're a first time, and you'd like to donate something to our work, of course, there are 2 links up on the screen below. There's GoFundMe and PayPal. We do these concerts completely for free because we don't want to segregate anybody. I know there are lots of events out there that you pay to watch, but we didn't want to do that. We want to be exclusive for everybody, or inclusive, should I say, not exclusive. So there's no pressure to donate at all, but we do them for free, and it does cost a lot to put them on, to buy the music and all the equipment that we use, and the streaming, to stream to YouTube and Facebook. It costs money. So if you would like to donate, anything goes such a long way, so we can't thank you enough. And we haven't, obviously, this is our work at the moment, which we absolutely love, and so grateful for you all watching. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for your donations. And other ways, if you can't afford to donate, a great contribution is to click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That goes a massive long way, because the more people like the video, some search thing, the more it gets seen by other people. So yeah, the more likes I could get would be amazing. And of course, following me on my Instagram at Christina Johnston Official and Facebook at the Christina Johnston would be incredible. So thank you so much, and it makes such a huge impact on us. So thank you. So let me go on to the next little bit of Italian music for you. I hope you're finding this interesting. Please let me know if I'm going on too much. I just really wanted to talk about the reason why Italian music is so prominent in the world. So do let me know if you're finding it interesting, because if you're not, then I'll stop and just sing. But yes, so do comment if you like it or not. So music and politics have also always been entwined in, well, not always, but a lot of the time entwined in Italy. Just like the work of Italian Renaissance were commissioned by royalty or the church, music was likewise composed on the basis of such commissions. Incidental court music, music for coronations, for the birth of a royal marches, and many other occasions. And composers who strayed from certain ideals, among the best of known, which was the Neapolitan composer Domenico Cimarosa. Is that how I say it? I think it's Cimarosa or Cimarosa. I think it's Cimarosa. And let me know which one it is. Who composed the Republican hymn for the short-lived Neapolitan Republic of 1799? When the Republic fell, he was tried for treason, along with other revolutionaries, and he was not executed by the restored monarchy, but he was exiled. So yeah, music is also played for the unification of the peninsula. Steve says, you're not going on too much at all. I find it so interesting. Oh, good. Phew, one person. Any more? Yeah, so music played an important part. During this period, leaders attempted to use music to forge a unifying cultural identity. One example is the chorus. You'll know this one, a lot of you. Va pensiero, from Verdi's opera Nabucco, which I think Fatima wanted, or she told me she loved. The opera is about the ancient Babylon kingdom, but the chorus contains the phrase, O mia patria, about the struggle of the Israelites' confederation, but also a thinly veiled reference to the destiny of not yet united Italy. The entire chorus became the unofficial anthem to drive to unify Italy in the 19th century. And even Verdi's name is a synonym for Italy unity, because Verdi could be read as the acronym for Vittorio Emanuele Re d'Italia, Victor Emmanuel, King of Italy. The Savoy monarch who eventually became Victor Emmanuel II, the first king of united Italy. So thus, Viva Verdi was a rallying cry for patriots, and often appeared in graffiti in Milan and other cities in what was then part of the Austro-Hungarian territory. Verdi had problems with censorship before the unification of Italy. His opera Un ballo in Maschera, which is one of the first I learnt in Prague, was originally entitled Gustavo III and was presented to San Carlo in Opera Naples, the capital of the Kingdom of the Two Sicilies, in the late 1850s. And the Neapolitan censors objected to the realistic plot about the assassination of Gustav III, King of Sweden, in the 1790s. And even after the plot was changed, the Neapolitan censors still rejected it. So I thought that was quite interesting to let you know that some things are not allowed back in the day. Kevin says it's always wonderful to hear about the background of music. Oh, good, I'm so glad. And Trudy says she's learning lots. Please don't stop your little lessons between music. Hannah says, I think it's really interesting and you explain it so well. And Kelsey says, little stories are part of your sweet, charming, darling heart. Oh, bless you, thank you. I just wish I knew it all and I didn't have to read it. But, you know, I have spent a long time putting it together. So please know that I'm not just reading random stuff. I did put this together. So yeah, later in the 1920s and 30s, the government censorship and interface with music occurred, though not a systematic basis. Prominent examples in the Tourist Anti-Modernist Manifesto of 1932 and Mussolini's banning of I can't say his name, Manipero's opera La Favola di Figlio Cambiato after one performance in 1934. Oh, Ricardo says, I'm learning new things myself. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Oh, sorry, I'm talking too much, aren't I? Sorry, we've been live for 40 minutes, he's telling me. Okay, sorry. So, yes, okay, yeah, brilliant. Composers such as, modern, sorry, I've gone funny now. General print media such as Encyclopedia Modern Italiana tended to traditionally favour Puccini or Mascagni than other composers. So anyway, this leads me to the next song. This is a happy birthday song. First, it was requested by my mum because it's her very, very most favourite song in the world, again by Ennio Morricone, but also it's Richard's birthday, and Jane wanted me to sing him happy birthday, and I wanted to sing you happy birthday as well, Richard, not just Jane. And also we dedicate this song to you as well. This is Cinema Paradiso from the film Cinema Paradiso, Italian film. So I'm going to sing you happy birthday, Richard. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Richard. Happy birthday, Richard. I hope you have a wonderful day today and have had a wonderful day. And I hope you enjoy the beautiful Ennio Morricone song, Cinema Paradiso. It was released, I'll just tell you when it was released, in 1988. And it's a beautiful, beautiful film. The young Salvador Di Vita discovers the perfect escape from life in his war-torn Sicilian village, the Cinema Paradiso movie house, where projectionist Alfredo instills in the boy a deep love of films. When Salvatore grows up, falls in love with a beautiful local girl and takes over the film's as the film's projectionist, Alfredo must convince Salvatore to leave his small town and pursue his passion for filmmaking. Se tu fossi nei miei porchi per un giorno, vedresti la bellezza che piena d'allegria io trovo dentro gli occhi tuoi, e ignoro se magia o realtà. Se tu fossi nel mio cuore per un giorno, potresti avere un'idea di ciò che sento io quando mi abbracci forte a te, e petto a petto noi respiriamo insieme. sapresti cosa sento in me, che mi innamorai da quell'istante insieme a te, e ciò che provo è solamente amore. Da quell'istante insieme a te, e ciò che provo è solamente amore. I hope you all enjoyed that one. Mumsy says, happy birthday, Richard. Anna says, that beautiful singing. Oh, it's moving. It's moving. It's moving again. We've done all this, dear. Done all that. Sorry, I'm telling Sava where to scroll because I've got all your comments in front of me. You're such a sweetheart, Christina. Oh, talk as much as you like. Thank you so much. And Claudia says, my Italian is so charming. Oh, bless you, Claudia. Thank you. I hope it's okay. Margaret says, hello, Christina. Lovely to hear you again. Thank you so much, Margaret, for watching. And the information from Philip says you provide is very interesting and we love it. Thank you. And Hannah says, happy birthday to Richard. Philip says Fatima says she absolutely loves Verdi and the opera Nabucco is her favourite. Steve says happy birthday to Richard. Oh, we're all saying happy birthday to Richard. And Tessa says wash hands, but I know that's clap hands now because I made a mistake many weeks ago, didn't I, everybody? And kept thinking someone was saying wash hands to me. Anyway, happy birthday, Richard, from Tessa and Austin. And Amy says, we love hearing you talk. It adds to the content we learn about the songs you're singing. And Mumsy says, happy birthday, Richard. Anna says, beautiful singing. We love to hear the history and stories behind them too. Thank you, Anna. And Stelina says, I love your presentations. Makes me hopeful in this sad COVID life. Please never stop singing, dear. I thank you with all my heart. Oh, bless you, Stelina. Thank you so much. It was absolutely my pleasure to sing for you all. And I thank you so much for just coming in every Friday and watching me. It's just, I love being part of this family. It's amazing. So thank you so much. You've kept me going too. Because without this, I think I probably would have jumped into the Arno as well. Anyway, Anna says, you look stunning in the dress too. Oh, thank you so much. And Philip says, so beautiful. Thank you. And Claudia says, such a beautiful song. And Tony says, buonasera. Buonasera to you. Thank you for watching. And Hannah says, amazing singing. And Black and White... Suzanne, says, one of my favourite films. That was wonderful. And Ricardo says, happy birthday, Richard. And Teresa, thank you so much. And Amy says, perfect accompaniment for a glass of Pinot Grigio. Oh, yes. Is it Italian? Oh, yeah, of course it's Italian. That's a silly thing to say, isn't it? Anyway, Tessa says, who has a silly auntie? You know what I meant. Yeah, I know. No, who's a silly Chrissy? Like, it's because, they changed the clap hands to... wash hands with exclamation mark things. It's really weird. And Philip and Fatima say, happy birthday, Richard. Thank you so much, everybody. Now, this bit is very quick until the next song, so don't worry. It's getting quicker. The dominance of opera in Italian music tends to overshadow the important area of instrumental music. Historically, such music includes the vast array of sacred instrumental music, instrumental concertos, and orchestral music in the works of Gabrielli. There's so many people I don't know here. Giuseppe Garibaldi, Tommaso Albinoni, Arcangelo Corelli, Antonio Vivaldi, Scarletti, Luigi Boccherini, Muzio Clementi, Giuseppe Garibaldi, Luigi Cherubini, so many. Oh, and of course Paganini, and of course operas, Verdi string quartet in that's not an opera, but Verdi's String Quartet in E minor, and even Donizetti, whose name is identified with the beginnings of Italian lyric opera. When we were at Guildhall, we learned all about Donizetti's lyrical line, that you can never drop the line. Singers will understand, or musicians if you're watching, this whole kind of thing about never, almost, it's like being a magician, but singing. You must hide that you're breathing. So yeah, it's all about keeping the line nice and smooth, like honey, they say. Anyway, so in the early 20th century, instrumental music began growing in importance, and a process that started around 1904 with Giuseppe Martuccini's Second Symphony, called the starting point of the renaissance of non-operatic Italian music. And several early composers from this era, such as Leon Siningali, used native folk traditions. I'm sorry if I'm saying the names wrong. I hope I'm saying them correct. So anyway, this is for Terry Bryant. This is the next beautiful song, usually sung by a male, and Pavarotti made it famous. This is O Sole Mio, and it was written in 1898 in a Neapolitan song. The music was composed by Edoardo di Capua and Alfredo Mazzuccini, and there are other versions of it, but usually it's sung in the Neapolitan language. And it's the equivalent of standard Italian Il mio sole, and translates literally as my sun or my sunshine. And I just wanted to say what he says. So he says, what a beautiful thing this is sunny day. The air is serene after a storm. The air is so fresh that it already feels like a celebration. What a beautiful thing this sunny day is. But another sun, even more beauteous, is my sweetheart. My own sun shines from your face. This sun, my own sun, shines from your face. Your window panes shine. A laundress is singing and boasting about it. And while she's wringing the clothes, hanging them up to dry and singing, your window pane shines. When night comes and the sun has gone down, I almost start to feel melancholy. I'd stay below your window when the night comes and the sun has gone down. So I hope you enjoy O Sole Mio. sole se nascena, me vene quasi una malinciurina, sotto la finestra poi arresta ria, quando fa notte il sole se ne scende. Thank you everybody so much. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this O Sole Mio. As my mum said to me the other day, they did an English advert on cornetto in the early 2000s or something, and my mum kept going around the house going, "Oh, cornetto, give me cornetto." Anyway, Anna says loved it. Thank you so much. And Amy says, "Wow, can't imagine someone so tiny singing so big. This is just amazing, darling," said like Craig Revel Horwood. Oh, thank you so much. Claudia says, "A lady from Suffolk singing." Oh, it's gone. Stop and help me. Claudia says, "Singing in Neapolitan, priceless. You're doing fantastically well, Chrissy." Thank you so much. I hope it was okay, my Neapolitan wording. No, not wording. Pronunciation. William says, "You have me weeping. Hearing Andrea perform this live was simply amazing, and I must say you do it just as brilliant. Amazing, Chrissy." Thank you so much, William. Thank you. And Louise says, "Oh my goodness, what just happened? Incredible." Thank you. I'll have to sing this for you, Louisa, in Otley Hall when we do our opera evening. Anna says, "Love this song. Now I want a cornetto ice creams." Yeah, see? It's cornetto ice cream advert. And David says, "G5, wow. Thank you so much." Ricardo says, "A lot of passion in your singing." And True says, "Fabulous, off the scale, brilliant." And Tessa says, so beautiful. Thank you so much." And Amy says, "Yeah, we call it the cornetto song." See, everyone knows in England it's cornetto song. Philip says, "Brilliant performance." And Willie says, "Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Take a bow." Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Definitely standing ovation. And Margaret says, "Brilliant, loved it." Andrea says, "Just wonderful." Thank you so much, everybody. I was nervous about singing that. I have sung it once before, funnily enough, at a funeral in Czech Republic. They wanted me to sing Nessun. Do you remember I sang it with, what's his name? Violinist. Oh, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I sang this for a funeral because they wanted Nessun dorma and O Sole Mio. But when I told my singing teacher, Jirsi Kotoj, I love him so much. He, of course, is very correct. It's for a male singer, not soprano. But everyone sings it. So, and, you know, I thought, why not? Just for today. So the next bit is the early 20th century marked the presence of a group of composers called the Generazione del Ottanta. Generation of 1880 it is, including Franco Alfano, Alfredo Casella, Gianfrancesco Malepiero, and Ottorino Respighi. Oh, I should have learnt these before saying them, shouldn't I? I just wrote them down, thought, I'll be fine. I know how to say these. These composers usually concentrated on writing instrumental works rather than opera. Members of this generation were dominant figures in Italian music after Puccini's death in 1924. New organisations arose to promote Italian music, such as the Venice Festival of Contemporary Music and the Maggio Musicale Fiorentino, Guido Gatti's founding of the periodical second pianoforte, and then the La Rassegna Musicale also helped to promote a broader view of music in the political and social climate. Most Italians, however, preferred more traditional pieces and established standards, and only a small audience sought after new experimental styles of classical music. So, of course, the original Italian, lovely, beautiful classical music of Italy is more popular. So the next one I'm going to do is for John Adams. This is my friend's dad, and this is a beautiful, beautiful song by Andrea Bocelli. It's relatively new. It's 1995, and it's by Mario Malavasi. He's actually does usually dance music, but he's done a crossover piece here. This is a beautiful song that Andrea sang on his album, his first album actually, in 1997. And although a compilation, Romanza is considered Bocelli's breakthrough album and remains his most commercially successful to date, topping all the charts across Europe and Latin America with 20 million copies sold. It's the best-selling Italian album of all time and also one of the best-selling albums by a recording artist. Yes, my mum gave this to me when I was at school in the 2000s, and it was for my birthday present because I'd only just found out about Andrea Bocelli. It must have been 10 years later from this album, and my mum bought me this album, and I fell in love with Andrea Bocelli and singing crossover. So thanks to this album, I love crossover music. Mario Malavasi is an Italian pianist, songwriter and producer. He's an important figure in Italian disco. And he went on to write and produce with various Italian musicians. So this is the beautiful Romanza. It's a very sad song. It's a love song between a husband and a wife, and I'll sing it first and then I'll tell you about it because I don't want to make anybody cry, which it might do. So I hope you enjoy Romanza. Già la sento, già la sento morir, però è calma, sembra voglia dormir. Poi con gli occhi lei mi viene a cercar, forse toglie anche l'ultimo velo, anche l'ultimo cielo, anche l'ultimo bacio. Forse è colpa mia, forse è colpa tua, è così. Sono rimasto a pensare, ma la vita cos'è? Tutto o niente, forse neanche un perché. Con le mani le mi vieni a cercare, poi mi stringe, lentamente mi lascia, lentamente mi stringe, lentamente mi cerca. Forse è colpa mia, forse è colpa tua, è così. Sono rimasto a guardare e lo chiamo un amore, e lo chiamo un amore, e lo chiamo un amore, una spina nel cuore che non fa dolore. In un deserto questa gente con la sabbia in fondo al cuore che non mi senti più, se almeno crocio fosse colpa mia e così sono rimasto così, sono rimasto così. Già la sento che non puoi più sentir, in silenzio se ne andate a dormir, e già andate a dormire. Thank you so much. It's one of my favourite songs from his album. I hope my Italian was okay because I've only had 5 days to learn that, so it's it's a really difficult one. Let me just tell you what it means. I didn't tell you before because I didn't want to make everybody cry. Obviously, I'm sure people who know Italian probably were crying. But basically, this is the English translation. I can hear her. I can hear her dying, but she's calm. She wants to sleep. Then she comes and she searches for me. With her eyes, she takes off the last veil, the last to heaven as well, the last kiss as well. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe it's your fault. And like this, I keep thinking, but life, what is life? All or nothing, maybe not even a why. She comes with her hands and she holds me tight. She lets go slowly. She holds me tight slowly and she looks for me slowly. Maybe it's my own fault. And like this, I keep watching. They call it love. They call it love, a thorn in the heart which doesn't hurt. It's a desert, these people with sand at the bottom of their hearts, and you at the bottom of their hearts, and you. You don't hear me anymore. You don't see me anymore. If at least I had the courage and the strength to tell you that I'm with you. And maybe it's my fault. Maybe it is my fault. And like this, I stayed. And like this, I stayed. I can hear her. She can't hear me anymore. In silence, she went to sleep. She already went to sleep. So that's a very emotional piece, and I just thought I had to sing it because it's so beautiful. And I didn't actually know the meaning of it behind it before I put it in the program today. So I do hope I haven't made everybody cry. But it's a beautiful song, and I just think it's a love song, and it's about two people who are so in love, and that they'll be reunited again in heaven one day. So thank you so much, everybody. Steve says these songs are so beautiful and you sing them with such emotion and beauty. Oh, thank you, Steve. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. I'm going to be singing, actually, not for Steve, but with Steve, or in his build, in Bury Cathedral on the 31st of March for a very, very special service, and I'll be singing the national anthem. So I'll let you all know when that's happening, because that will be live online, and that's with Steve. So thank you, Steve, so much for getting me to do it. Victoria says, sunny warmth from Athens in Greece. Oh, I'd love to be in Athens right now. It's so cold in the UK. Linda says, loving it. Thank you from Linda and Eric. Thank you both to you. Lots of love to you. Kisses, and I hope to see you guys soon when we're allowed. Julie says, only just joined. We'll have to catch up over the weekend. Beautiful as always, Chrissy. And Philip says, totally gorgeous. And Clary says, yes, your Italian was very okay. Well, that's okay. That's good. I know it isn't opera, it isn't everyone's cup of tea, but Elliot loves this. Oh, Elliot, well done. I'm so glad you love it. He sat next to me and he said he loves listening to your singing and it makes him feel calm. Oh, thank you so much. And Kelsey says, oh, my heart, that was beautiful, and I received the emotion even though I couldn't understand the words. Amy said, that's so sad, but it was beautiful at the same time. Well, thank you so much, everybody. It was beautiful, and I just had to sing it because it's a stunning piece. Italian classical music grew gradually more experimental and progressive in the mid-20th century, while popular tastes tend to stick to the well-established composers of the past. The Teatro San Carlo in Naples is typical of modern Italy. The 2004 to 2005 program there was typical. It was all 8 operas were presented. The most recent was Puccini. In symphonic music, 26 of those composers played. 21 of them were for 19th century or earlier. and composers whose melodies and harmonies typical of the Romantic era, this was a focus common to other European traditions, and it's known as postmodernism, a school of thought that draws on earlier harmonic and melodic concepts that predate conceptions of atonality and dissonance. The earliest Italian opera music was the opera of the 19th century. Opera has had a lasting effect on Italy's classical and popular music. Opera tunes spread through brass bands and ensembles, and of course the canzone napoletana, the Neapolitan song, is a distinct tradition that became part of popular music in the 19th century. Imported styles have also become an important part of Italian popular culture. And until Italian fascism became officially allergic to foreign influences in the late 1930s, American dance music and musicians were quite popular. Jazz, the great Louis Armstrong toured Italy as late as 1935 to great acclaim. And in the 1950s, American styles became more prominent, especially rock. While the Italian rock scene soon diversified into progressive punk, funk, and folk-based styles. So that's a bit more interesting news about Italian music. So this next one I'm going to do is requested by Natalie Hall. This is half English, half Italian. So I'm sorry, I'm breaking one song, but it's because a lot of people like it, and I thought I'd better do it. So this is The Prayer, and it was performed obviously by Celine Dion, which I did a concert of hers, or not a concert of hers, my concert of her music back in January. And it was a duet between her and Andrea Bocelli. Of course, it was written by the famous producer David Foster, but also it had two Italians writing as well, Alberto Testa and Tony Renis. The Prayer originally recorded in 1998 for the Quest of Camelot film, and the English is sung by Celine, and of course Italian is sung by Bocelli. And it won Golden Globe for the Best Song, was nominated for Academy Award in 1999, and a Grammy Award of Best Pop Collaboration with Vocals. So I hope you enjoyed The Prayer. Yes, and I'm singing a duet, so I'm going to be doing a bit of both Italian and English. I pray you'll be our eyes and watch us as we go, and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer. To this place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll feel safe. La luce che tu hai nel cuore resterà. Eterna stella sei nella mia preghiera, quanta fede c'è. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be safe. Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza, un mondo di giustizia. ci salverà. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the prayer and my version of singing both parts, which is more difficult than it seems. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening to that. Mumsies are so moving and gorgeous. Thank you. And Angela, thank you so much. And Philip says it's so emotional, Chrissy. We loved it. Thank you so much. I hope it was as lovely as I hear it when Andrea Bocelli sings it. Teresa says beautiful. Thank you so much, everybody. Among the best-known pop Italian musicians of the last few decades are Patti Bravo, Mia Martini, Adriano Celentano, and many more. Recently, Vasco Rossi, Erin Grandi, Gianna Nannini, and international superstar Laura Pausini and Andrea Bocelli. Musicians who compose and sing their own songs are called cantautori, singer-songwriters. Okay. Kawe says, hi Christina, thank you so much for watching. Kawe in Hawaii. Ricardo says, I love your singing. Thank you so much, that's so kind of you. Ricardo, your song is coming up in a second, and also Claudio Magoni also asked for this song. Their compositions typically focus on the topics of social relevance and are often protest songs, with the wave beginning in the 1960s, with musicians like Fabrizio De André, Paolo Conte, Giorgio Gamba, Umberto Bindi, Gino Paoli, and Luigi Tenco. Social, political, psychological and intellectual themes, mainly in the wake of Gaba and De André's work, became even more predominant in the 1970s. From the late 1960s to the mid-1990s, merged Italian music with British rock and pop, and lately in his career with genres, Lucio Battisti, with genres such as synth pop, rap, techno, Eurodance, while Angelo Branduardi and Franco Battiato pursued careers more oriented with traditional pop Italian music. And there were a genre of crossover between the singer-songwriters who viewed as singers of protest of music. This leads me on to the next song, which is a very, very famous Italian pop song. This is requested by Riccardo Conturbia. Do I say that right? Conturbia? Conturbia? Is that how I say your name, Riccardo? I hope it is. This is Vacanze romane. Now, I did do a research about this because Riccardo and Claudio asked for this song by Matia Bazar. And I'd never heard of it before, so my first time listening was on Monday, so I haven't had very long to learn this. Oh, Slava says he's heard it before in Russia, because they play them all the time in Russia, but they don't play them in England, which is such a shame, because as I said, like Ti Amo and everything, the Italian music, pop music you hear in Russia radio is really wonderful. Mum, you know, always dancing. So I'm sure Mum in Russia knows Vacanze romane. But yeah, this is quite a lot of cultural references. So there is, obviously, if you don't know the words, it might be difficult for you, but Lungotevere refers to the boulevard or avenues built along the shores of the Rome's river, Tiber, and some of the best nightlife are there. And the bells refer to the operetta, and the coins you throw into the Trevi fountain, and also Merry Widow as an operetta mentioned. So there's lots of things mentioned, so I'll just read it out what I've got that I wrote about it. It was released in 1983, and it's Roman holiday is what it means, and it's inserted in their album Tango, interpreted by the voice of Antonella Ruggiero, accompanied by synth pop style arrangements, and it's one of the best known songs of Matia Bazar. The piece was presented at the Sanremo Festival in 1983, ranking 4th, and it won the Critics' Prize. The song recalls with nostalgia the times past of Rome. Rome, it says, where are you? Without reference to a particular period, in fact, the title recalls the film of the same name with Gregory Peck and Audrey Hepburn that was shot in the 1950s, Roman Holiday. Amazing film. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's incredible. In the text, two operettas from the first decades of the last century are mentioned, Il Paese di Campanelli and La Vedova Allegra. Federico Fellini's La Dolce Vita is also mentioned, a film that had become a lifestyle concept of the years between the 1950s and 60s. So this is a real new song for me, so I hope I do it justice. And thank you, Claudio and Riccardo, for asking for it. So I hope I've learnt it correctly. Enjoy! Roma, dove sei? Eri con me. Oggi prigione tu, prigioniera io. Romantica città, ora vecchia realtà, non ti accordi me e non sai che pena mi fai. Ma piovicella sulla città, arrivederci Roma, monetina e voilà. C'è chi torna e chi va, la tua parte la fai, ma non sai che pena mi dai. Greta garbo di vanità, tu Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed Vacanze romane. A couple of things I did, a couple of pronunciations maybe might have been wrong, but I hope I did it okay. Tessa says, Chrissy, tonight's concert is wonderful, and it's contorbia, but many Italians say it wrong, so don't worry. Hugo, Corey, thank you so much, and Teresa, both myself are saying hi and enjoying tonight. Thank you so much for watching, both of you. And Ricardo says, oh, Christina, too many remembers. Thank you. You have more than justice to this song. Bravissima. Thank you so much. Phew. Oh my goodness, I was stressing about this song so much. Ricardo says, oh, Christina, one of my favourite songs. You really performed it flawlessly and beautifully. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. That means so much. That was one of the songs that I was really stressing about this week. So thank you so much for liking it. Thank you. So yeah, let me go on to the next one. The next piece I'm going to do is a very huge piece. Philip says, beautiful song with great melody and your wonderful voice. Thank you so much. And Kuha says, the first time I've heard you sing that song, that was beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Kuha, I've only known it for 5 days. Well, I love it now. I really love this song. And thank you, Claudio and Ricardo, for requesting it, because now I've got another song I love to sing. So it's going to be in my repertoire now that I can pull out of the bag whenever you want. So opera originated in Italy in the late 16th century during the time of the Florentine Camerata, and through the centuries that followed, opera traditions developed in Naples and Venice. The operas of Monteverdi, Scarlatti, and later Rossini, Bellini, Donizetti, they flourished. Opera has remained the musical form most closely linked with Italian music and Italian identity. This was most obvious in the 19th century with works, of course, by Giuseppe Verdi, an icon of Italian culture. Italy retained a romantic operatic musical tradition in the early 20th century, exemplified by composers of the so-called Giovan Scuola, which music is anchored in the previous century, including Pietro Mascagni, of course, and Puccini, who was a realist composer who had been described by the Encyclopedia as the man who virtually brought the history of Italian opera to an end. So this, of course, is by Puccini, the great Puccini. This is a man's aria. This was requested by Anna Shepherd and Alison Zani. Again, your lovely story about your son. The Zanis are from Lucca in Italy. I think it's a province in Italy. Am I right, Anna? Alison, am I right? I hope I'm right. Anyway, this is Nessun dorma from Puccini's Turandot. My mum in Russia went to see Turandot yesterday. She loved it. It was with Anna Netrebko and her husband. So yeah, Mum loved it. She sent us pictures. Of course, they can all go and see operas back in Russia because there's no restrictions. But yeah, we're still in lockdown. But hopefully when we're out of lockdown, we can all go and see them again. But this is Nessun dorma, and of course, this is the Let No One Sleep aria, the very famous aria for tenor. Of course, made most famous probably by Pavarotti. So this is... Any man who wishes to wed Turandot must first answer 3 riddles. If he fails, he'll be beheaded. So, in the aria, Calaf expresses his triumphant assurance that he will win the princess, and although Nessun dorma had long been a staple of operatic recitals from Pavarotti, he popularised the piece, and even sung it in the World Cup in the 1990s, in 1990 actually, apparently, which captivated the global audience. Both Pavarotti and Domingo released singles of the aria, and of course it appeared on the best-selling album of all time with the 3 tenors in concert, which includes Jose Carreras, who I've personally sung with, which is amazing to say that. It's weird to say that as well, but Jose is amazing. I love him. They performed the aria at the World Cup finals in Los Angeles in 1994, 1998 in Paris, and 2002 in Yokohama. How do I say that? It's Japan, isn't it? Yokohama. Yeah. Is that right? Yokohama. Okay. Since 1990, many other artists have performed and recorded it, and mostly they've always put it down, which annoys me sometimes, because I think if you can't sing it, then you shouldn't put it down. Just don't sing it. Don't put it down a key. So today I'm not putting it down a key, obviously, because it's not that high for me. But none shall the translation is none shall sleep, not even you, princess, in your cold bedroom watching the stars that tremble with love and with hope. For my secret is hidden within me. No one will know my name. No, no, on your mouth I will say it when the light shines, and my kiss will dissolve the silence that makes you mine. So I hope you all enjoy Nessun dorma. Nessun dorma, nessun dorma. Torpora principessa, nella tua fredda stanza, guarda le stelle che tremano d'amore e di speranza. Ma il mio mistero è chiuso in me, il nome mio nessun saprà, no, no, solamente me quando la luce ed il mio bacio scioglierà il silenzio che ti fa mia. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that one. I'm a bit tired after that one. I'll just have a quick sip of water if you don't mind. That's better. Anna, sorry. Yes, sorry. I thought I did that wrong. Anna says, thank you for doing this song. Lucca is a city in Tuscany where Puccini was born. That's correct. That's right. Sorry, Anna. And our family come from there, so named baby Lucca, which also means bringer of light. Oh, that's wonderful. And Stelina says, me manky. And amazing from Mumsy. And Ricardo says, this piece always gives me the chills. You nailed it, bravissimo. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'll say some more in a minute, but my wonderful singing teacher I mentioned earlier, Jiří Kotoč in Prague. I remember once I was going to do Nessun dorma and O Sole Mio for this funeral, and he said it should never ever sing this song, which I completely agree with. I had the same attitude that sopranos should not sing this song because it is a male song. It's not for female voice. However, so many people asked for this song this week, so I just felt I had to sing it, and I do love singing it. It does have that, like you feel like you're doing a marathon, and it does give you that chill. So I'm sorry, Jiří, for singing Nessun dorma, and I hope that you forgive me for doing that. But it is a beautiful piece. Maybe I should just dress up as a man, and then it'll be better. Judy says, I absolutely love this song. Luca is absolutely beautiful. I haven't read it yet. We stayed there a couple of years ago with our family. You're amazing. Thank you for sharing. Oh, thank you, Julie. And Trudy says, absolutely wonderful. Amy says, perfection. So lovely to listen to. I could happily listen to you sing this again. Oh, thank you. And Ben, thank you. And Louisa says, spine tingling. Goosebumps moment. Brilliant. Chrissy, truly wonderful. Oh, sorry. I'm knocking things over. Sorry. It's because the blood has gone other ways. Or it's gone to my head. I don't know where it's gone. Somewhere. Fantastic from Teresa. Erica, amazing, thank you. And Caroline says bravo, and Stelina, bravo, thank you. And Anna says such a powerful voice, gave me goosebumps and many happy memories of my granddad Victor Zani. Oh, thank you, Anna, that's wonderful. And Ricardo, thank you, Ricardo. And Philip says stunning version, this will probably be your best ever concert. Oh, thank you so much, that's wonderful. Kelsey says so powerful, gosh girl, bits, I'm in bits. Oh, and Kuha says, I love Nessun dorma, you sung so beautifully. Thank you. And Ben says, bravo, thank you. And Claudia says, fantastic. And Daphne says, wow, just wow, thank you. And Tessa says, wow, wow from me. Thank you guys so much. And it's brought tears to my eyes, sung with such passion. Thank you so much, everybody. That's so kind of you. Your lovely comments mean so much to me. And I do get a bit embarrassed sometimes, but thank you so much. My cheeks actually hurt right now. So you're making me smile. So thank you so much. I haven't done any little bit of music because I've done most of the stuff. I should have spread it out a bit more. But the next song is already coming up. So this one is, Angela says, agree with Philip, best concert ever. Oh, thank you so much. That's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much for your kindness. The next one is actually for me, for my voice at last. It's for a coloratura soprano. I learnt this back in Prague. It's from Rigoletto. This is nominated or requested, by Fatima Norton, Philip's lovely wife. She wanted something from Nabucco, but Nabucco is too much. I know I sang Nessun dorma just then, but Verdi's a different level, isn't it? But he did write a beautiful character in Rigoletto called Gilda, and I learnt this character back in Prague when I was at the opera house there, and my amazing teacher Jiří and also Jelena Noskova, my repetitor, did this whole opera with me, and I was meant to actually be in it, but we never got round to being in it. But hopefully one day I'll be able to be in Rigoletto one day and play Gilda. So this is Caro nome, and it's Caro nome che il mio cor, sweet name that made my heart, and it's from Verdi's opera Rigoletto in Act 1. It's the part of the standard Italian soprano vocal repertoire featured in numerous anthologies for soprano singers and in albums that highlights of opera. It's performed so many times, but Gilda's, Rigoletto's naive virgin daughter, she dreamily muses on the name of the man who she's in love with, unaware that it's a false name and that it's not who he pretends to be. Caro nome is Gilda's first extended expression of independent emotions and shows both her tenderness and her simplicity as being a young girl. The aria is preceded by a shimmering figuration described by Verdi scholar Julian Budden as an example of Verdi's finest woodwind writing. This aria is breathtaking portrayal of young love in all its innocence and idealism and purity. It marks the first step of Gilda's transformation from sweet, innocent girl to self-sacrificing heroine by the end. So the translation for you is, sweet name, you made my heart throb for the first time. You must always remind me the pleasures of love. My desire will fly to you on the wings of thought, and my last breath will be yours forever, my beloved. So it's a beautiful aria, and I hope you enjoy this aria, which I haven't sung for many years. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much, everyone. I first learnt that when I first started at the Opera House, and it's always been one of my favourite roles and favourite arias to sing. Um, Thank you so much, everybody. It's difficult when you're singing with a backing track. They don't follow you. You have to follow the backing track, which is really annoying because I'm a really fast coloratura, because some coloraturas, especially with Verdi, they're a bit heavy and slow, whereas I'm really, really quick with my runs. So I tend to be a lot quicker than most singers. So there's a little bit of a pause in the middle there when the conductor is meant to start, but he didn't. That naughty conductor. Anyway, loads of people have written. Sorry, I've just missed loads of comments. Mumsy says, agree, best concert so far. Thank you so much. And Mike says, sorry, couldn't make it tonight. We'll catch up tomorrow. Thank you, Mike, so much. I hope you enjoy all the Italian music. And Victoria says, I'm guessing some emoji, so thank you so much, Victoria from Athens. And Julie says, simply stunning. And clapping hands from Teresa, thank you. And Ricardo says, amazing, thanks for this piece, Chrissy. And Kuha says, Christina, that was beautiful. You gave me the chills. Thank you so much. And Lymphra says, yes, Christina, wonderful. And Philip says, Fatima says, a big thank you. It's wonderful. Fatima saw a TV program when she was a teenager about Verdi and all his operas, and she fell in love with his work ever since, remembers this aria. Oh, thank you so much. Victoria, thank you again from Athens. And Daphne says, I'm breathless now. Oh, thank you. And Trudy says, so suited to your voice, really fantastic. And Steph, I can't. Oh dear. And Kelsey, sorry, says, wow, just wow. Song made your voice, Chrissy, beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. And stunning, wonderful piece of superlative music brings a little bit of Italy to Suffolk. Oh, thank you so much. That's wonderful. I only have one more song for you left. And yeah, I wrote all my Italian words, all my Italian information, before. So, before these last songs. So these last songs are literally back to back. So, oh, well, that's good then, yes. So I didn't need to rush as much as I thought. And Mrs. Stunning, I'm in awe of you. Oh, thank you so much. Bless you all. Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed this evening's concert and enjoyed the music that I've picked out for you. We have decided to do on Good Friday, Andrea Bocelli evening. So I'm going to do lots of it because it's Good Friday. We'll do lots of Ave Marias that he's sung, but also a lot of his songs from his album, because there's many songs that I really wanted to sing today, like Vivo per lei, I didn't write them down, Per Amore. There's loads of them. So if you'd like to start looking at what Andrea Bocelli songs you love, then on Good Friday, which is first Friday of April, I will sing an Andrea Bocelli evening full of beautiful Italian music again, and any English songs he's done, or German or French. I'm sure he's done some other ones, but mainly Italian. So thank you so much. Do let me know any of your favourite songs that Bocelli has sung. And Claudio says, that was beautiful, the most fantastic evening of wonderful music. Thank you so much. And I have one last song for you all. It's been requested by Trudy. I know Trevor wrote to me separately on an email asking for Nessun dorma. Sorry, I missed you off, Trev. You did ask for Nessun dorma as well. And also a couple of other songs which were lovely, which I will sing for the Andrea Bocelli evening. But this was asked for by Kelsey, your daughter, and Trudy. They wanted this, but obviously I included your name in it as well, Trev. This is Con te partirò. This is Time to Say Goodbye, as it's known, with Sarah Brightman and Andrea Bocelli. It was written in 1995. It was first Bocelli's song, Con te partirò, so it's just all in Italian. And then later in 1996, Bocelli sung with Sarah Brightman, where it became mega successful suddenly. So this is a beautiful, beautiful song, and it was written by Francesco Santori and Lucio Quarantotto. I think that's how I say it. Sorry, I hope I said that right. William says, I just wanted to say do Andrea Bocelli night, but didn't want to sound too obvious, so this is a wish come true. Oh, wonderful. Well, I hope you can join me then on the first Friday of April, so that's a month and a bit away for Andrea Bocelli night, and I'll sing lots of beautiful music, including some sacred arias as well, because it's Good Friday. So the beautiful Conte Partiro song, I'd just like to tell you the translation for people who don't know. It's, I dream on the horizon and words fail. Yes, I know there isn't light. In a room where the sun is absent, if you're not with me, at the windows, show everyone my heart which you set aflame, enclose within me the light you have encountered on the street. With you I shall leave, to countries I never saw and shared with you. Now, yes, I may experience them. I'll go with you on ships across the sea, which I know no longer exist. With you I shall leave when you are far. I dream on... With you, I shall leave, so leave together. When you are far, I dream on the horizon and words fail. And yes, I know that you're with me. You, my moon, are here with me. My sun, you are here with me. With me, with me, with me. Con me, sorry. With you, I shall leave. Two countries I never saw and shared with you. Now, yes, I may experience them. I'll go with you on ships across the seas, which I know no longer exists. With you I will go, with you I shall leave, on ships across the seas. With you I shall go, with you I shall leave. So I hope you enjoy this beautiful, beautiful song, Conte Partiro, and of course, time to say goodbye. And Kelsey said, OMG, 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 OMG. Yes, Conte Partiro. Oh, I'm so going to cry. And James Fitzpatrick, hi, James. Lovely. And Terry says, thank you for a lovely evening. Thank you, Terry, and I hope you enjoyed O Sole Mio for you. And this is Conte Partiro. I hope you enjoy my Italian version of this song.
Quando sono soli a sognare orizzonte manca le parole. Sì, lo so che non c'è luce in una stanza quando manca il sole. Se non ci sei tu con me, su le finestre mostrai tutto il mio cuore che è acceso. Chiudi dentro me la luce che hai incontrato per strada. Con te partirò, paesi che non ho mai veduto e vissuto con te. Adesso sì li vivrò con te. Partirò, suonarvi per mare che io lo so. No, non esistono più. Con te io li vivrò. Quando sei lontana sogno l'orizzonte e manca le parole. E io solo so che sei con me, con me. Tu mia luna, tu sei chi con me. Io solo e tu sei chi con me, con me, con me, con me. Con te partirò, paesi che non ho mai veduto e vissuto con te.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Gosh, I got a little head rush at the end of that one. Whew. I'm glad I didn't fall over. Steve said, if I had to pick one song out of all the hundreds I love, it would be Time to Say Goodbye. Thank you for a beautiful evening. James lost count of the number of times I've recorded this in Prague, but you do it beautifully. Oh, thank you, James. Oh, thank you so much. That's the trouble, isn't it? Everyone loves the same songs. It's so true. But thank you so much, James. That means a lot. Thank you. James is the wonderful producer of my album Blessing. So do go and check it out if you haven't seen it before. It's amazing. Oh, James is amazing as well. So thank you so much, James, for being my producer. I love doing it with you, and I hope that we can do another one in the future. That would be just incredible. Would be really wonderful. And to see you again as well. We're sending you all our love. Slava's waving. And Steve says, if I had to pick one, it would be Time to Say Goodbye. Gives me goosebumps. Thank you for an outstanding evening, Chrissy. Thank you so much, Steve. And Anna says, really loving this version. And thanks for another great evening. And Angela says, wish it wasn't time to say goodbye. Oh, me too. I wish it wasn't time to say goodbye. I could listen to you all night. Thank you, Angela. And Philip says, so many famous people have sung this song so beautifully, but now there is a new level for them to strive to. Oh, thank you so much, Philip. Bless you. Oh, gosh, my cheeks are really hurting now. William says, really pray and hope you and Andrea get to perform this together one day. You are equally as amazing as Sarah. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'd love to sing it with Andrea one day, hopefully. Teresa says, wow, fantastic. And Louisa says, bravo, thank you so much. And Julie says, oh my goodness, beautiful. Alison, bellissima, grazie. And Ricardo says, thank you for your beautiful concert, Christina. Thank you guys for watching. And Ben, beautiful. And Amy says, just lovely, thank you so much. Got goosebumps from Kuhar, thank you. And Trudy says, that was wonderful, thank you so much. Such a powerful piece of music. Lynn Forrest, thank you, amazing. Thank you so much, everyone. And Caroline, thank you, Caroline, for your lovely comment. And Kelsey, crying like a baby. You nailed it, love it. And your beautiful songbird. Thank you so much, Kelsey. I hope we can see you soon. And Erica says, thank you for a lovely evening. And Mom as well in Russia, thank you. And William says, blew me away, love it. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm so glad you enjoyed this evening's concert. I was going to say, and for another song if you wanted me to sing one more, but I think I've sung quite a lot this evening and probably kept you long enough for these 2 hours. So thank you so much for joining me. And oh yes, don't forget to give a like to the video, Slava says, and from me too. That would go such a long way, and share it wherever you can. If you can share it on Facebook or share it with your friends or email your friends with it, the more views I get, the better, and more people will see it, and hopefully maybe Andrea will get in touch and I'll sing with him one day. I hope, I pray. It'll be wonderful. Just to let you know, on Monday there's going to be a special announcement at 9 a.m. I'm not allowed to say anything until then, but 9 a.m. there is going to be a special announcement. So please keep your eyes peeled on my Facebook account and what else do I? Instagram, all the social media places, Twitter, all those things. 9 a.m. on Monday, I'm going to be singing somewhere this summer, and I'd like to share it with you, and 3 concerts. So you can all come and see me. I hope, well, not everyone, because other people are in different countries, but people in the UK can come and see me live and visible. Well, obviously I'm visible and live to you right now, but I'll be physically in front of you, and you'll be physically in front of me, I hope. So yeah, Monday, 9 a.m, 3 concerts coming up this summer with a very special person and a very special orchestra. So I will give you that little teaser until then, and then I can announce it and show you the posters and stuff. So Claudio says, Chrissy, you've sung beautifully. Thank you so much again. Thank you, Claudio. And Teresa says, thank you for a fantastic concert. Amazing. And Angela says, done. Thank you, Angela. Thank you. Yes, do like it. Do share it. Subscribe to me. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell them to tell their friends. Please, that would go such a long way in helping me just make a little bit more of a name for myself and get me some work, I hope, after the summer. So yeah, thank you so much. And remember, Monday, 9 a.m. announcements. I will be very excited to share everything with you on Monday. And next week, what am I singing next week? Rent musical is next week, so do join me for Rent and stay to the end of the video because Slava has created the next month of concerts, which you can see and plan for your diary if you'd like to join. So yeah, Rent is next week. I did this at Guildhall when I was 18 or 17, 18. So I hope you enjoy it, and I can't wait to sing to you next week for Rent the Musical. And thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your kind donations. If you do want to donate tonight, there are the links in the description. And yes, thank you for your wonderful and kind donations. They go such a long way into just keeping us going and putting these concerts on. So thank you so much. Now I'm off to go and cook dinner for Mumsy and Slava. We are having salmon, so I'm off to cook now. Got to put my apron on. So thank you so much, everybody, and I can't wait to sing to you next Friday for Rent. And have a wonderful weekend, and I'm sending you all my love during this last few days or few week. No, when is lockdown ending? A week. We've got one more week of lockdown. So sending you my love during this lockdown period, and next week will be the last lockdown concert, but they'll continue, I promise. Lots of love to you. Thank you so much for your kind words, your encouragement, your donations, your likes, and I'll see you next Friday, I hope. Have a wonderful weekend, guys, and God bless you and keep safe. Lots of love and kisses from me. Bye.